Good morning, you beautiful people. Saturday, September 14th, 6:56 p.m. It is a beautiful September evening. Today's gonna be another one of those short walks. We got a barefoot walk going on. Barefoot. Looks like a beautiful meal, blessed meal to have that. 10 eggies, 10 onion ones, peppers, onions, 3 bagels, 3 bagel slices, don't forget. Honey and some sugar-free ketchup. My day was awesome. It was a nice relaxing Saturday. It wasn't the most exciting or work input Saturday. So I think it's definitely a way for me to recharge. And so now my input is gonna exceptional. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's today's recharge is gonna create or amplify my input for tomorrow or the upcoming days, I would say. But today we slept in till about 7 o'clock, and then went out and met with my buddies in Boston. I'm not sure if I told y'all about that yesterday, but one of my good buddies from Ohio, from when I went to school, we met up for some coffee and breakfast. Went to a place called Ziggy's Coffee Bar. Got a meat lovers breakfast burrito. Hey, yo, pause. It was great. It was really good. Had some home style fries with it. Haven't had home style fries in a while. It was probably my favorite fries. And then we walked around Boston Commons for about an hour in the city. Just talked, caught up. So last time we actually saw each other was probably like 2 years ago, or in person. We've been keeping in touch ever since, but in person it's been a while. So came home around 3ish or 2:33. Had a meal, watched some college football, uploaded some clips from this pod onto TikTok and Instagram. Hit the gym, did a little grocery shopping, had dinner. Now we're on our little digestion walk. Feeling good, feeling full. Gonna get home, shower up, have a yogi bowl, and call it a night. There's 2 big fights happening tonight, but I got bigger priorities, I got bigger plans, I got bigger things to do in the morning. 4 a.m. wake up call on a Sunday, which, hey, we disassociate ourselves with the days of the week, because if you want to be weird, you gotta do weird things. If you want to be average, do average things. And if average people stay up to watch these fights. And hey, trust me, I'll have a little FOMO, because I do like watching combat sports, but hey, I have other priorities, I have other obligations, and so some of these things are gonna come with sacrifices. So that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I know it will pay off in the long run. And I'm also just really tired, so I'm going to sleep around 8:39. Sounds good to me. And I get excited about sleep now. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Oh man. Alright. Oh. Just had like a weird feeling, I don't know. But yeah. Hope you guys are keeping up with this documentation of this journey. I don't know what I'm going to do after 365. Or even, that's thinking way too far ahead, honestly. I gotta start just thinking about day to day, kind of, with this. Or when I get to Miami. I think I'm going to start, if I could have like more guests or speak, someone with me to walk, that'd be interesting. I did think about maybe just like when I walk, try to introduce or catch a stranger and have a small talk with them. And I don't know if maybe how I'm gonna do it, because maybe I have to start including a tripod and stop holding it with my hand, because it does get uncomfortable. My hand does get tired after a while. So like little walk like this, like a 10-15 minute walk is fine. But when I do my 30-minute walks, and I do eventually want to expand these videos to longer format videos. But hey, we got what we got. We got what this is what you get. This is what you pay for, right? You pay for watching these? No? Okay. But something I was listening to today was consistency over intensity, which really kind of struck me in my brain. So because you see a lot of people go very hard at, you know, whatever, a new goal, whatever that may be, the fitness world, the business world, whatever. They go hard, you know, for a month, 2 months, 3 months, but then they stop. Compared to someone who is more consistent and maybe, let's say, goes 70 to 80%, but does it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, that person will make a lot more progress and we'll see a lot more from their input, because even though they didn't put as much intensity in that, maybe those first few months compared to that person who did, the volume that they put in is going to outweigh the volume compared to the person who put in that intensity, and they will have a greater outcome. So I think that's something I have to start putting in mind, is that, you know, some days might maybe not feel like I put in all the intensive work, but after a certain amount of times doing this and staying consistent, eventually the input will show the output. I've really been correlating success or achievements to the amount of input that I put in, and it really shows. You know, sometimes people overthink things and think it's a magic pill or magic, it's something that they're missing, a piece of the puzzle. But a lot of times it's just being consistent enough, putting enough volume, doing things with enough repetition. And I think that's coming from social media, showing all these gurus, especially at a young age like myself. You see all these multi-millionaires, but that's a very small percentage. That's like the 1%. And either two things: they got really lucky, you know, with an investment, and they make it seem like they've been doing this for a while, or they really just did start at a much younger age, which kudos to them for figuring that out at a younger age. And they did put that time and that input and the volume and the consistency to get where they are. So we're just a little ahead. We're just a little, you know, we started it a little later than others. But if you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to put in the time, if you're willing to make sacrifices, and if you're willing to, you know, stay consistent, everyone can achieve the same goals. It's just, you know, comes down to your willingness to do things and your willingness to maybe sacrifice a few nights out, or a year of your life. But it comes down to the type of lifestyle you want to live, what you want to miss, what you don't want to miss. But I really look at it also as, you know, when I'm looking at my younger self, myself now, when I'm 85, 90, 100 years old, I definitely don't want to say, I wish I did this differently. I wish I done more of this. Regret not doing this. So right now is the time to go all in. Right now is to make time to do all the risks. Right now is the time to explore. Right now is the time to have this kind of mindset, I believe, of fuck everyone. Not fuck everyone, but kind of fuck everyone and focus on myself. And because I'm just in this chapter of my life where I need to be selfish and do what's best for me. And that's exactly what I'm doing. By moving to Miami, by not really hanging out with friends so I can save money, by just taking care of myself, saying no to dinners and breakfasts and stuff like that. It's a little hypocritical because, you know, my friend today, but that was little. I think there's always a circumstance or situational things that pop up, and that comes with a price, obviously. Like, I could have obviously stayed home and uploaded more clips and worked on other things. So I understand that. But I think for a long period of time, if you scale it out, you know, it's kind of like if you have a big jar of marbles and put in a bunch of red marbles and then toss in one green marble in the middle, you're not going to notice that green marble, are you? Well, that one green marble is the one time you go out, and all the red marbles are the times that you spend working. So, but then if you reverse it and say all the green marbles are the times you went out, and the red marble is in the middle, and it's the time that you work hard, well, you're not going to notice it, are you? So, it goes both ways. Input, output, volume, consistency, repetition. Shut up. So this is a nice little talk. We are on vitamin D way. The moon is popping right now. A little sweaty. It was a nice day today overall. It was a nice breeze going on, but the weather was still warm out. So, what's today's thumbnail gonna be like? Ready? I don't know. It's like a party going on over here or something. My neighbor. Probably look like an idiot in front of his car. But remember, guys, if you want weird outcomes, do weird things. If you want to be an average person, or if you want average outcomes, do average things. Love that saying. Heard it one time and now it's in my head. So, with that being said, I'm gonna be clocking out. I'm gonna be ending the video here. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. And as always, train the body, train the mind, get active, baby. Peace.